Sonic Adventure had a weird development, one that I find to be most interesting. However, as much fun as it was to talk about the development of SA1, we must talk about the game itself. Hi, I'm Logan Rum from TheSonicHypocrasy, and today we'll be discussing Sonic's story in Sonic Adventure. Before we get into the game, let me just give out a disclaimer. We'll be covering Sonic Adventure in general while we cover Sonic's story. If you're wondering why, well, it's just because this is Sonic Adventure, so we might as well talk about the game itself. With that being said, let's begin. Sonic's story is basically the core of SA1. It was the do or die of the game. If SA1 had great gameplay styles, but Sonic's story sucked, then no one would have enjoyed the game. I mean, as much BS as it sounds, it's kinda understandable. The game is not Tails Adventure or Knuckles Adventure, it's Sonic Adventure, or more specifically, Sonic's Adventure. So, did Sonic team spend years translating that classic style of speed, momentum, and level design to free space well? Or did they cause a second impact to Sonic games? Well, I would say both actually. In the words of J-Dub, Sonic Adventure is the closest thing we had to the classic Sonic style in 3D, and I agree in a sense. Sonic Adventure took elements from each Sonic game and put them into one big package. Sonic 1 CD are noted for their wacky save environments that isn't afraid to go think outside the box. Sonic Adventure took this and expanded into 3D space. When you go in Casinopolis and see the pinball machine the size of an amusement park with a deadly seal beneath the stage, you get the sense that SA1 is not afraid to be fiction. It is a giant world after all, so like what 1 CD did to give you these vibrant and exaggerated worlds to explore on the new and powerful Sega Genesis CD, why not do it for new and powerful Sega Dreamcast? Sonic 2 put an emphasis on spectacle. This made you feel lessons of speed, and SA1 took after Sonic 2 in that department. Running away from a whale or running down a building might not be the most input demanding things, but the spectacle of it makes it worth it. It shouldn't, but it does. The spectacle of Sonic Adventure carries from Sonic 2 to give you a sense of speed. It's simple but quite effective, as we are the fastest thing alive after all, and what good would a Sonic game be if it was just platforming? Sonic Brink is everywhere in Sonic games that come after it, and Sonic Adventure is no exception to this. Brink didn't set up the stage design, or, influence the spectacle game, but it kinda left its mark in bits and traces of it. Just listen to the results theme. Or how Skydeck's second act plays a remixed version of the first act. It's subtle yet effective in a way. So yeah, SA1 is pretty damn close to the classic games, and I gotta hand it to Sonic Team. I love SA1. SA1 keeps the quality elements of the classic games while adding onto it, and this is what I think Sonic needs more of, expansion. What's the point of reinventing new gameplay styles if it doesn't result in anything? You're bound to repeat the same flaws of life, death, and rebirth, which are now just all in the Sonic blood. However, it isn't in SA1. Instead of reinventing the wheel, it just adds to it and applies a fresh painted 3D coat. Let's take Sonic abilities for an example. Sonic's moveset has always been varied. From the simple addition of Spin Dash to the underrated Instant Shield, Sonic's abilities have always benefited him. This is what a new ability should do, it shouldn't be a gimmick. And now in SA1, Sonic has a homing attack. It locks on the enemies, making it seamless to attack enemies in a 3D space. Do you need the homing attack though? No, not necessarily, but it benefits the experience. It makes the game more enjoyable. You want to use it. So, am I just making stuff up, or am I actually making sense? Well, to answer this question, I brought on a member of the Hypocrasy. Everybody, welcome Walkout Review, or as I just referred to as NYC.
Well, hello there, I'm new to Walkout Videos, and thanks for having me here, Logan. Anyway, I'm gonna have to agree with you here. Sonic Adventure is indeed the closest thing we have to the classic Sonic style in 3D. The game's huge detailed environments perfectly demonstrate the visual style that made the Sonic games some of the best looking games on the Genesis. On an updated 3D environment. Honestly, the only thing that it's missing to be a 3D classic Sonic game is Green Hill Zone. And the gameplay has actual momentum, unlike most Sonic games nowadays like Lost World or Forces. That sense of picking up speed as you go makes the classic gameplay so fun. It does deviate a little in terms of character design, but that's actually a good thing in my opinion. Classic designs are timeless, but updating the designs are a very needed change to make them more unique, in my opinion. In conclusion, Sonic Adventure is a near perfect representation of the classic Sonic style in 3D.
Good to know I'm not going insane, even if everybody else says my opinions are trash. Which, look, okay, I get it. Fortress is garbage. I enjoy it. You don't have to tell me be quiet, Fortress fan, every second I read. But that's beside the point. Let's dive into an example of this. Let's compare Lost World to Adventure 1. Lost World is what happens when you make a Sonic game at a crack house, or as Casual Friday for Sonic Team. They tried so many new concepts after I had just made Generations, which doesn't make any sense. Gens gave us the most solid boost experience to date, and you want to throw it out the window so you can add a run button? The game was not made for fans who were excited after Generation. It was made for Sonic Team to come back 3 years later, saying they're bringing Sonic back to his roots. This is peak redo instead of refine. However, I did say, so did Sonic Team spend years translating the classic style speed, momentum, and level design to 3D space well? Or did they cause a second impact Sonic games? Well, both actually. So I think it's time we talk about the other side of the spiky coin. Did SA1 cause a second impact to Sonic? No. It led to a second impact to Sonic. Sonic Adventure was a new beginning for Sonic Team. While the game itself was a translation of the classic style, it opened up something else. It opened up and dared to change the style of Sonic. Now Sonic was in 3D, had a new design, and longer, more expansive levels. It was a person writing the note and having it passed down. It wasn't responsible for the action of saying what is on note to the class, but it did write it down and pass it on for someone else to. Gave the OK sign to SA2 and Heroes to say, go try something up, new design and gameplay focus. While it seems like I'm starting to not like SA1, I'm actually boosting it. Sonic Adventure wasn't afraid to go try some wacky idea, but also knew what came before it and respected it. This is a Sonic game to me. It's a healthy plant that grew from the seed in which it was born. For that, I say thank you SA1, you knew what you were doing. So yeah, Sonic Story. Really something special. Something that I've grown up with for a long time now. I never playing Tails and Knuckles story, but I didn't really have as much fun as Sonic. This applies to me now as well. Sonic Story kept the fun in Sonic while also trying something new. Whether it be a snowy avalanche of Ice Cap or loops of Emerald Coast, you really got a sense that you were playing Sonic in Sonic Adventure. So in conclusion, well, Sonic Story is quite the gem, and is one of the sole reasons why Sonic Adventure is an S tier game for me. Sorry if you thought this was going to be something more along the lines of people like The Completionist, or other retrospect channels, but I wanted to share what I think of when I stop and think about what Sonic Story and Sonic Adventure really is. Hope you enjoyed this even though it took a while, but we've all been working to come up with our future, so stay tuned for more videos on SonicHypocrasy, with Sonic Adventure Part III, the late 90s effect being one of them.